The pause that refreshes. Welcome! Hi, Chatterboxes. How you doing? Hi, Replay crew. How are you doing? Ho, ho, ho. Are we ready? I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. Of course, this is not Craft Roulette. This is In Review, featuring your card contributors, and which is part 2 of Craft Roulette. I have so much mail to share. And I had such a busy day. Mr. Gunn had his another cataract surgery today, so I knew the day was not going to be good for stealing art. And by golly, I was right. So I did make some art, though, and I'm glad that you guys are here. Please remember to Vinny the video. That is correct. Linda Gorman, you are the best. This part usually has this show usually has 3 parts: a mail call, card slideshow, and then in Who Done It, where I steal art from the gallery, and then you try to guess whose art I stole. But not tonight, alas. So put your feet up, relax. So put those gumshoes up and relax, because it's busy enough around here without having to make you catch me stealing art. We always start with a very bad dad joke. Are you ready? Are you settled in, your feet up, drinking some coffee, or at your craft desk making a little something for Christmas? Okay, any hearts out there for people going, why didn't I address my Christmas cards earlier? Make some cards and address them. We will address these problems and more tonight. Maybe not. But I do have a question for you. Yeah, there's some hearts, and yeah, I know. What is it? Every year this time we go, I'm going to do better next year, and then next year comes and you go, what? Yep. So what do you call Santa when he's frozen? I know what you feel like. What do you call Santa when he's frozen? Santa Paws. That was pretty good. No, that's like, you could also do, what do you call Santa's kitty cat's feet? Santa Paws. Santa's paws? We'll start with that. All right, welcome to, this is In Review episode 245 from Craft Roulette's episode 245 when Caitlin Anthony was on. Don't we just like her? She's just so likable. I'm going to go right down to Papercam and start showing you some of my mesk and start showing you some of, what else was I going to show you? Some of my mail, because I have much to share, including the elusive, the untrackable, the who knew where it went package from Bloom. It came tonight. Shall we see my planner? Oh, before it gets all beat up and well loved. I finally, look at this box. How could they misplace this box? Jeepers creepers. So if you didn't watch the show Friday, I made a Caitlin works, our guest Caitlin, works for Bloom Planners, who has also been a spin sponsor for Craft Roulette. And I really, truly like their planners. And so I ordered my planner. There it is right there once. And it was marked that it was delivered. It was not. And then it got returned back to Bloom. And they said it was not, the number was unknown or something. So they really messed it up. Not Bloom, but the post office. And then it was delivered again. And a second box of it, because Caitlin was taking good care of me and representing Bloom. And it was also marked as delivered, but was never delivered. And we don't know. I don't know if it got back to them or not. But I had the cameras on in front of our mailbox, etc. And I took time clips of when they said they delivered it, and there was nobody there. So she took it she asked if it was okay to send it to me UPS. And so she did, and now I have it. So I am beyond happy. And I have so many notes for 2025. I'm just going to have to spend some time working hard on this. This little thing is a weekly chore thing. It's on a little some magnets for your refrigerator, and this was requested by Russ's girl, and it's cute. She's a planner girl, so she didn't need a planner, but she always wanted to try one of these. So, that looks like a pretty good idea. It's pretty too, isn't it? So I'm going to get that over to Ashley, but that's a good idea. I'm glad to see that. That would be fine. This is for my daughter Joanna. This is the one she chose. Joanna, she's the one that has JD. Oh my gosh, that little boy. He is just something else. And his cognitive skills really went up over the last week. And he's just a big old boy, and we're having a good time. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. But she wanted the animal print, so it's a smaller version with an animal print. This one's called Tan Leopard. So Tan Leopard it is. And they have a nice little card in there, believe in yourself, and a little bit about who they are and what they do. They're a nice little company, it seems. Let's open this one, though, because this one's mine. It's the big kahuna. The big kahuna of planners. This is similar to the one, I had a soft-sided one this last year, and this one is hard-sided. So I got some, they have lots and lots of patterns. Let's look at them. So now I don't have to carry a clipboard. I can just write right in here. And they have a lot about blooming into the person that you should be. Oh, there's some nice little papers and some trackers and some ideal weekly scheduling template. Oh, that's a something. 5 goals for this year. I'm not a big goal setter, but there's always hope. My joy list. I love myself because where you are and where you're going. Good stuff. This is actually good stuff for starting working in a scrapbook too. So some more ideas for that, but there's just some pages. And it starts in December, and it's got but it also has, I know it has this. I know it don't. So it's got a big monthly spread and then weekly spreads. Weekly spreads with a habit tracker. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, I have a lot that I write in these things. Oh my gosh, so many things. So this will be wonderful. And it's really calm looking, which is good because I need a little bit of calm. Calm me down. www.calmdown.com. We've got some little quotes up here, notes and ideas. That's great. I'm excited. I'm excited to get 2025 started. Monthly highlights, important dates for next year. I have in this year's calendar for December, I have a whole bunch for next year. Oh, doesn't that look so far away? It's not, but it seems like it is. Okay, perfect. I am excited. Nicely bound, solid. Oh, look, it even has fancy corners. Way beyond me. I am not fancy, but I am like 2025, maybe my fancy year. All right, that is great. Thank you so much, Caitlin and Bloom Planners. We do have an affiliate link if you're interested, and it's over on craftroulette.live under Associate Spin Sponsors. Okay, let's get into this. I have so much stuff, including a package from Amanda Stevens, and I've already opened it, but I didn't pull it out. I just kind of peeked in there in case there was anything I needed to see. Look at this retro paper. I'm seeing cards in this. What do you think? I just think it's wonderful. She sent me a bunch of goodies, and wow, that's really nice ribbon, Amanda. That's like fancy ribbon. See, 2025, my fancy year. That's going to be the day. Okay, so lunar paste. I don't know that I have any lunar paste, so this will be fun. I know that a lot of people have videos about lunar paste. So I will be exploring and adoring some wonderful products here, I think. Here we go. Can't cut it. One time we had, my dad was very methodical and very careful, cautious person. And so he would always take his Christmas present and open it so carefully not to rip it, a single bit of it, You would take the tape and just carefully take it off. And so the kids started doing, they called him Bop, and they started doing the Bop Challenge, where they used the cheapest wrapping paper ever that would rip if you sneezed on it. And they would put so much tape on it, and he would take the whole morning unwrapping that. That sounds like a Hallmark story, doesn't it? I remember my dad. But it was true to life. And he would work it so hard that in hopes of not ripping the Bop Challenge. That's good stuff. Good times were had by all. Really, we did have a lot of fun Christmas mornings. Okay. Oh, fun. Interference ink. I have seen that mentioned before. I've never used it. Fruit Summer Salad. It is highly pigmented dye and pigment ink fusion that create a beautiful shimmery finish to your projects. Great for flow bleaching, stenciling, stamping, and using a different color cardstock to reveal the wonderful interference color. By Lisa Horton. Maybe we should talk to Lisa and see if she wants to be a sponsor to let us see this kind of thing. That's really interesting. And do we have an orange thing I'm seeing here. Amanda is also Team Orange, and I think she made me a little Team Orange package. That's how she's a thoughtful girl. Then we've got some little sequins and embellishments here that are orange. Very nicely done. Boy, I'm going to have... There's some pretty little things from Hero Arts. Little stickets. Is that a product? Sticket. Dots. And a beautiful poppy, which could be orange. And kind of... This have a sketched citrus, which I love a good card or a card with citrus. Oh, and which could also be orange. Oh my gosh, Amanda, you're too much. And a Simon Hurley peel apart rubber background stamp. And could those be oranges? Oh my gosh. By the way, I have 2 oranges out on the other table in the next room because I wanted some. So orange is not only good to look at, craft with, but to eat. It's a wonderful combination of all things. Very, very upbeat and happy. Thank you, Amanda. Oh my goodness. You're clever. No wonder you have such great products. You do great things. You think in great ways. She and Mr. Producer and I have been thinking lately also and talking quite a bit. More to come. It's going to be good, y'all. 2025 is not only going to be my fancy year, it's also going to be a very special year in craft for those who like Craft Roulette. Linda Gorman just got here. Here's my 2025 calendar from Linda Gorman. I got one last year with the little holder. And every month she had a little cute cardstock weight month and design, which is going to go into a 6x6 photo album. And then it will have a little collage of what happened that month. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Because I looked at last January and really all I had was cards in my in my roll. And I thought, I gotta do better than that. But let's take a peek at these. This is her cute little card. She's got a little ribbon. You know I'll reuse it. I might put that one on the floor in case I need something from the floor. And then this cute little puppy. This is either Bitty Penny or Mindless Crafting. I'm not sure which. And it's got a little sequin, little iridescent sequins there on the... That's cute. Just a nice little touch. And a little cute thing in the side. Makes it very, very pretty. What a cute little card. I like cards of all sizes. This is Bitty Penny. I like cards of all sizes, shapes, and denominations. Okie doke. Ooh. January starts with some fancy. See, it's the fancy year. The year of the fancy people. And there's some cut out or just some die cut little hearts. Adorable. Looking at dates here. Okay, I don't have a show on that day. This is our anniversary. Craft Roulette is generally, we started on the 13th of March, but we're going to make that the anniversary, the 14th. That's a happy sheet. April. Yeah, is a happy, sweet, springy. I'm kind of ready for spring already. springy page. May, she went with stenciling. Nice color blending. Well done. Ooh, June feels like summer. Isn't that nice? Great stuff. In July, I'm going to say right here, this is an important set of dates. Right there. Here's July. And August. Bees. Honeybee. That's a good idea. September is perfect for sunflowers. And what a pretty one. Nicely done, Linda. October. World Card Making Day. Boo. With the rave and nevermore. In November, getting back into Thanksgiving-y fields and the oranges stuff. Oh, that's cute with the gold. In December. Those are nice, Linda. Thank you very, very much. You will keep me cute all year again. Between my planner and this, whoa, I'm in high clover. Yes, fancy December once again, Christina. Oh, that's that. Thank you. Thank you. Also, not much to show in here, but Kathy Holmes sent this little tin. Can you guess what was in it? Well, it wasn't craft supplies. There's all that's left. A little bit of a chocolate cookie and a mushroom bottom. That's it. That's it. I tried to save a little bit just so I could show you, but there's not much there. But yep, that was some cookies from Kathy Holmes. Thank you so much for sending that again. My my son-in-law was eating the mushrooms and he goes, "Oh my gosh, these are the best." I went, "Wait a minute, don't eat all those." But they were well enjoyed. Okay. This is the best place to be for Christmas cards. I am going to pull them over so I don't accidentally show the address. But I have a bunch of them to share. Let's get closer. Alrighty, here we go. Here's a darling card from Jill Pounds. It was this, I'm thinking this looks like it could have been a Craft Roulette card because it has ribbon on it and 3 little things. It just feels Craft Roulette-y, but it sure is sweet with the little tiny, these are all popped up. Those are those, those little extra steps. I was thinking today somebody was popping up, oh, who was it? Popping up something, oh, it was Cassie Trask. She was popping up something on a tag because she said it was such a simple tag. And so I examined, had a little self-reflection, and I thought, I don't think of popping up things on simple cards or tags necessarily because I think they're just going to be simple and not worthy. But, popping up may be a fancy way in 2025 that I need to think of. So I think maybe that's a good idea. But this is cute. These are not brads, but they have the same purpose of brad. They're like Nuvo drops or something. She's cute, isn't she? And then she sent some little fancy paper. There's that fancy thing again. And one of these little square things that all fit together into a puzzle. Oh, those are good. See, now this is something I can use for next year already. Yes, I can, Jill. Yes, I can. I can go ahead and get started on next year's cards. Thank you very much. You're a very sweet woman. Vicki Jensen. This is fancy. See, it's fanciness is everywhere. I am a fancy magnet at this point. There is, this is a die, and she put it on some fancy gold paper. So it looks like a stained glass window. That is so pretty. And then she has Christmas blessings for to us a child is born, Isaiah 9:6. And then she's got the fancy stuff inside. Anything that reflects feels kind of fancy. I don't know why that is, but it does. And she also was kind enough to say, just in case you're curious, the die is from May May. And the stamp set is from Mindless Crafting. So thank you for sharing some pretty stuff from our spins, some of our wonderful spin sponsors. That's just gorgeous. Thank you, Jill. Nope. Thank you, Vicki. I want to make sure you had your name in there, so I didn't miss it. Here's a pretty little card. Nice little touch with the red. Let's examine it a little bit. This is from Kimberly Wolf. She's a sweet woman. She was on a lot of Zoom calls for a while, and then she got busy, and I haven't seen her in a long time, and I really do like her. But if you're watching, Vicki, gosh, I can't talk. If you're watching, Kimberly, we like you, and thank you so much for still sending cards to us and being our friend. This is a really cute little card. Okay, so she's got some trees stamped in the background. So you've got the background, foreground. Then she has 3 trees in the foreground. And this looks like second generation stamping of this color. And so it's mostly just 2 colors plus red. So you could have that you could choose that for laundry day, laundry day color parameter. That would be good. Or even ice cream color parameter. Warm wishes. I like that. And she put it on some pretty cardstock. Nicely done. You've got your name in here, right? Yeah. So nicely done. Oh, and her envelope is a party. Gotta appreciate a party in an envelope. Kimberly, you're super sweet. Thank you. I got another little cute calendar from Sylvia Allnut. I can have more than one desk, though, so it's a good thing. So we've got a little detachable, I suppose. Yep, you can rip those little guys off. And look, it is so very, very craft roulette. And it's a card, but it's like one of these. I think we did these when Christine Bertram was on one time. And you just make an M, probably maybe 4 inches, and then fold it at 1, 2, 3, and then it just makes it a little easel. Very, very cute. So it feels like a sandwich board kind of thing. It stands up nicely and it doesn't go, from underneath your foot kind of thing. And KYB. She hopes I enjoy it all year long, and you better believe I will. Thank you very much, Miss Sylvia. This is just like a reminder. Don't forget craft roulette. I like it. Wouldn't that be, I'm ready for retirement if I can't remember craft roulette. Our leading lady sent this beautiful card to the fam. Joy with a little cute birdie, some greenery, nice diagonals, some fuzzy stuff, a little string for a little bit of texture, plus a beautiful little card, tone-on-tone kind of seasonal greenery. A little plaid. This has a tiny bit of dots in it, so it's not just plain. And it's like a graphic card, I think. Yep. And then she stamped joy on that. Boy, that takes some nerve, Patty. that takes some nerve to stamp joy on a card like that. But of course, if you did stamp joy on the card like that and then it didn't work, if you had the Misty, you'd be fine. You could do that. Or you can always cover it with joy and have a cutout. It works. Don't be afraid. Just always try stuff. Wishing you a season of faith, hope, and love. Yes, ma'am. Will do. That's really pretty. And we always appreciate hearing from our leading lady. Hello, Patty Beck. I see you there. Thank you. I tell you what. See, I've got a whole bunch more, so I'm ripping through these. From our friend Donna Mae Lander. This one's fun. My husband and I were looking at a lot of these when we were waiting for him to go back for his eye surgery. You know how you feel old? Is when you go to the place that's doing cataract surgery all day and all these old people are in the waiting room. It's like, oh my gosh, this is my peer group. We're all old. And they're all talking about being old. It was like the Medicare Club right there in the lobby of the eye care center. But Santa Claus is coming to town. Did you color that, Donna Mae? Donna Mae's very talented. I don't doubt that she did. It's embossed in black or black and then clear. And then it's colored. And so Santa is outside the window or inside the house, and then this is going on the outside of the window. Isn't that fun? A little stripe, a pepperminty stripe, I think is always good at Christmas time. And then she did it on a green. Well, oh, that's cute. With love from the craft room of Donna Mae. Little green paper there with an insert. She says, try to stay out of hot water this year. Throwback to Ellen Jarvis's card. And JD, give JD some extra hugs for me. Yes, ma'am. And eat some chocolate right now. I think she may have set me up for that JD comment. Well done. Well done, Donna Mae. Hope to see lots of you next year. Andrea Taft, Crafty Tafty too, brought the retro vibe. And what a cute retro vibe it is. With the yellow undertones and he feels like he was from a long time ago. And he's gorgeous. And then she added her own little personal specks of interest there with some red and some gold shiny stuff. And she's got some really nice paper that has some design. It's not just scallops, it's designed. And a little pine cone down there that's got texture and some pretty little pieces out there. Wow. It's really pretty. Another one. See, this is a great idea, isn't it? To have just the insert in here, because then she can use black paper. I intend to have a crafty new year. Thank you very much, Crafty Tafty 2. Good to hear from you. Woo! Are you tired of Christmas cards yet? I didn't think so. Oh, look at this cute little guy. He's just going so fast. He's going so fast, his little hat's blowing. Oh, how cute. This is from Ava. Holy scrap. She was a close to my heart consultant eons ago, as was I. Except she lasted longer. I quit way before she was moved through or whatever. I don't know what happened. But anyway, is this cute? And I think that was an old close to my heart stamp. He was cute. They had some really cute designs. And I like that she did the little super light blue outline, and then it's up here too in the snowflakes. This could almost be, except there's no floral. This could almost be, well, you could almost say that's holiday floral. Could be a card from this week. Because there's snowflakes. Anyway, she's a fun girl. She says she's skating by to wish us all a very fun Christmas and a happy new year. Warm wishes. We appreciate you. Holy scrap. She's very fun. Deborah Couture, and I believe I saw you here tonight. This is a cool card. It says joy to the world, and then you open it up, and there's the world. I like that. I feel like I should be watching while you were sleeping. When I see this, makes me want to watch it because the character in While You Were Sleeping talks about the globe and all that. She wanted to travel. So here I am right here. And then there's our friends over in Europe. And then we've got, well, Chris isn't there right now, but then I don't think I see Philippines in there, Tina Wankanobi. But we also have some friends down in South Africa and in Nigeria. And over here too. No Australia, this one that's over there. Isn't that cool? Have it cut out like that. Again, the stripes, very Christmassy, very festive. Cool design, very unique. I like it. Thank you for thinking of us, Deborah. Linda. How do you say it? It's Wetterland, right? Why don't Chris, look how pretty the little gatefold. Oh, yeah. Linda Veal, I got to meet you Friday night or Saturday, and it was so fun to meet you on that call. I'm glad you came. And thank you for your support. This is from Linda. Scrap and Berry, you might know her as Bari. I believe that's her handle. And what a nice gatefold. A gatefold with a cutout. This has like layers. Lots of layers. And she scrunched up. Wow, they've got so many things going on here. She scrunched up some colored, I think that's colored vellum. And so you've got a texture of kind of a cracked glass in there, and then some pretty glitter paper, always festive. Some gems. You've got the basic green and then white underneath it, and a glitter level of green underneath it, and red underneath that. Huh. Take that. And then with a pretty little fence down here. Was this one of your... This might have been... With that fence, it makes me very suspicious that this could be a craft roulette card. But that took a lot of layers. How do you keep track and not get sidetracked with something like this? It's really cool. Or, here's the other problem with this, is how do you remember to cut the, I don't know. Mysteries of card making. I don't have to know. I get to enjoy them. And she was smart. She put a little thing here to protect the front of it. And that was smart. And the reason mine is torn is because I always tear the corner of my envelopes so I can pull them out quickly when I'm sharing them with you. Sweet idea. Very beautiful card, Linda. Here we go. Oh, this was from Kathy Holmes, when Kathy sent the cookies. I was thinking, didn't she send a card? I think so. But it got matriculated into the pile. So we've got a dimensional snowflake. It feels like it would. Maybe Hobby Lobby. And then maybe a graphic, or maybe an upcycled card, or maybe it was painted by her. It says Kathy Holmes 2024. Wow, you made it. I think you painted that. And then you've got little red birds that are dimensional, and a little house, a little birdhouse that's dimensional, with a little extra dimensional bit of snow. And some shine. Boy, you spent a lot of time on your cookies in this. May your Christmas be unforgettable. I should have used you for the bad dad joke. That was good. And your New Year most hoppy. The frog is a band leader, I do believe. He could be. He has his big baton there. That's fantastic, Kathy. That is just fantastic. Yep. She said I could both contain chocolate, so I could say JD before each bite. Well done. That's very special. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. What a gift. From Kathy Morris. I thought this was a lot of fun. She a little bit team purple, and that's okay. At Christmas, my heart is full of purple as well. But we've got our little orange little lights and things. But okay, so she's got all these little lights. I think they were separately put on too. She's got the background wires, and then the lights look like they were separately put on, and they have different colors, and they've got chunky glitter on them. Merry everything. Indeed, Miss Kathy. Very sweet. Very sweet. Very fun and festive. I like it. I like it. And the Merry everything is in gold. So she must have used like a gold ink pad. And chunky glitter to boot. I like it. That is just as cute as can be. Here comes the moose. Here comes the moose. This one's from Pam Dawson. I think I have a crush. Yes, he's so cute. You did a great job of coloring him too. I like it. You just are so, it's so cute. It's just adorable. He's got little dots in his little darker places, so you don't even have to deal with extra ink colors or anything. And then team purple and team orange. I see it. I see it. Very, very pretty scarf. He is just so cute. And then it says, Merry Christmas for Mary and Stephen, Mr. Producer. Your craft friend. And then she put on some gold. Ooh, very pretty fancy. Some might say it is almost makes me think of next year, the year of fancy. You know, I'm never going to be fancy, but it's kind of fun to play. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is just so, so cute. Yeah. I've still got this much more. And then we're going to look at your cards. That's why another reason we didn't end up having, I didn't steal any art, because we have all these wonderful things. Crystal Hovestall sent this very classic card, sending holiday blessings. And then she's got some scripture inside. Jesus is the light of the world and the reason for Christmas Day. Have a blessed 2025. She forgot fancy, but she didn't know. Merry Christmas. And she thanks us. That's very nice. And she put it on a little die cut thing. Smart girl. Isn't that pretty? That fancy gold paper again. Man. And it's got like a little texture to it too. Cool. And some splatters. That makes it nice. And this would be something you could make quite a few of too without spending your entire December. But I think that's smart. And then this looks like this is slippery. So I think this was maybe pre-printed. That would be smart too. And it's got a little bit of a dye around it. It's slippery like ice. Then we could go ice skating. And the poinsettias are always pretty. Very, very nice use of paper too. Crystal's a very, very sweet woman. I'm really, thank you so much. It's been great to spend a year with you. Susan Haugus. I can see what you were thinking here. Exactly right, Quasi Kitty. It's amazing how simple cards can be so elegant. Exactly. Simple black dresses. Elegance, right? Yep, there it is. Holly Jolly, Team Purple and Team Orange, here you are. Wishing you and your whole family a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year, Susan Haugus, with a happy heart. Oh gosh, this is funny. Oh, it moves. A surprise. How fun. The mechanism, I think I think there's some Jennifer Maguire videos on this. And I wish I'd studied them better. That's fun. And then she's got the little mechanism is right there. I'm not popping this up. I am not, to see what it is. And then there's foam tape so that it can move. And she's got fancy pants paper. Holly Jolly is on fancy pants paper. And then she's got some really nice embossed background there with some swoop-de-doops. And Mr. Team Orange is having a field day swinging on the Holly Jolly. Well done, Susan. KYB. Nice nod to the community here. From the House of Detizio. Here is Arlene's card, and she sent a real old German style sand tart recipe. That sounds good. It's got pecan halves and cinnamon. Ooh, that does sound good. A lot of them too. It's got 4 cups of flour. So it's going to be a lot. 17 and a half dozens. Boy, you hope you'd like them. Yeah. And then she sent a whole bunch of, stars. She always writes a nice little note. These are very clingy because it's very dry in my house. A little bookmark with an adorable snowman. Nice job painting. I think you painted him. Or maybe Sis did. And some nice tags. Those are great. Those are really nice. Very handy. And of course, a nice little letter. And these stars are following me. And she is the House of Detizio. She is Arlene. She makes a lot of Mr. Mike's clothes. So, and then isn't that nice that she put that on the inside like that? She says, she sends me messages every once in a while and says how much she likes hearing the House of Detizio. And so I'll say it a couple more times. The House of Detizio. And she signs the HOD because that is the House of Detizio. Screenshot the recipe. Okay, here we go. For those who want to screenshot the recipe. It looks good. It looks really good. I wish, Arlene, you would have sent from the House of Detizio, just sent me some of those cookies. That would have been good. No, it's fine. It's fine. I might be inspired. You just never know. Well, Quasi Kitty. Looky there. Quasi Kitty got in the mail. Well done. Well done, Miss Dawn. We've got some nice card here. We have embossed holly leaves. I do love a good holly. I think they are such a pretty plant. And then she colored them. So, Quasi Kitty, I'm guessing you inked up. I can also see the texture or the swipe of the ink. But you inked the embossing folder, didn't you? And then embossed it. And then you got this beautiful background and added some ephemera poinsettias along with a really fancy year of the 2025, a fancy little Merry Christmas that is embossed. It's those little things that make it just so amazing. And she signs it Quasi Kitty with a kitty there. You're a sweet woman. Thank you so much for your support and your encouragement and just being in the chatterbox, spreading good cheer. You're a great friend to have. Thank you for the card. From Debbie Orens. This is not a Christmas card. It's a thank you card. And it's beautiful. She happens to, elephants are her favorite animal, so I feel very important that she would make an elephant card for me. And it says, sending thank you hugs. Very, dare I say, fancy? Well, does our fancy have to have 2 N's? That's a big question. Fancy. It might. But this is super pretty, Deb. She does beautiful cards. She looks like she inked up an embossing folder, but it's like a really deep embossing folder, 3D-ish, which all embossing folders are 3D, but a very deep one. And lots of dies with some shiny paper. Oh, that's pretty. Purple and orange. That's my girl. She's a politician at heart. And then you've got this half dome with the critters. I've never seen, I don't believe I've ever seen an African scene like that with elephants out of shiny paper. And it's quite stunning. A very cool look. And then she's got some, brings the party inside too with a thank you on this nice orange paper. And some little, the same kind of Monstera leaves inside. Very, very nicely done. And it's a big card too, so you know it's important. This was from episode 240. So it was a card for a helper, so it was a thank you card to me. And then a cereal box colors were Blueberry Blue, Frankenberry Pink, Jungle Leaves for embossed front was Jungle, and Paper Sack was the pink. Oh, this was a paper sack. Oh, now you look at it as a Craft Roulette card and it starts making new sense. That's cool. Wow. Sharon Caster from the brown chair sent us a card and look how cute it is. She's got a little book or a Christmas letter in here. It's real nice. Talking about how she does. She didn't say that she sits in the brown chair, but I know she does. And she signed her card and then made it really nice. Another big card, 5x7. So you know it's good. It's extra. And she's got joy in fancy paper on a cute little stocking and a cute little Nomi sticking over the top of it. Oh, I love that greenery. That's gorgeous. And then look at that nice diagonal line she's got going on there. Nice diagonal here too. And he's on a slant. And so you don't feel real rigid. You feel playful. I love it. And lots of little doodads that she adds. She'll be on a call and she'll just put her head down, listen. And then pretty soon she'll lift up a card and she goes, "What do you think?" And you're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so good." That's our Sharon from the brown chair. Here's a card from a friend of mine from close to my heart days and still a friend to this day, Terry Howard. Look how pretty this is. Man, Terry, you're far talented. She's been making cards for a very long time, and she always has made beautiful cards. Shall we discuss the finer details of this gorgeous little card? Wait a minute. It says, if you had any idea how hard I worked on this handmade card and how late I was up last night making it, you would never, ever throw it away. I like it. So she's got two basic panels there. She's got the Merry Christmas. That's an old crap. Close to my heart when I have that stamp still. I use that thing so many times. Pretty little fancy shimmery paper for a little strip down the middle. Cool looking sled with the shiny chrome and then kind of a weathered wood background. And her skates are hanging from a little tie there. And some fancy pants, white foliage and blue foliage. Plus some snowflakes and some little glitters. Wow. You know, if you knew how long she took on this card, you would spend a little time enjoying it too. She's got snow on the blades. Better wipe that off. They will rust. And then some fancy pants ribbon or laces too. Really, really nice card, Terry. And I do hope to see you when you're here this year, too. Yeah, I think it is a Stampin' Up! Product. She was close to my heart, and then she moved over to Stampin' Up! When they shut down their processes. Ah, one more. I think that's it. Woo! Wait a minute. Oh, this one's to. I was going, wait a minute. This is from Don Simpson, too, but it's to Mr. Producer. So here we go again with Quasi Kitty's Good Cards. Good Cards by Quasi Kitty. What'd you say to him? Oh, yeah, you're right. She did an embossed background, kind of like she did for mine. But looky there. Texture, because it's like, can you hear it? It is burlap, or a burlap paper. That's cool. Wonder if your Paper Insider ever does that one. And that's die cut, and then she's got another ephemera on top. Great use of combining ideas, and then a Merry Christmas. Probably a ephemera kind of thing. Makes me think of Not Too Shabby's kind of products. Great card. And it's a little bit dude-like. Don't you think so? I think so. Yeah. It's burlap paper. Yeah, and it feels a bit dude-like. Well done. That was smart, Quasi Kitty. And you sent one to both of us. Each of us, rather. Nicely done, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm not sure, and pardon me. Got a little caught up there. In Canada, I think their post office may be back open. I think they will probably be very, very backlogged too. So, I don't know. I may spend a little time before I send my stuff to them. But speaking of which, thank you for your warm response to the news that Mari Clark shared. If you do want to send Mari Clark a card and want to know what's going on, there is a post in our Facebook group. You can always join it if you haven't yet. It's Craft Roulette Show. Pardon me, just a second. Craft Roulette Show. Facebook group. It's a private group. You have to answer the questions before you're let in. But there is a post on Mari. And you can either send cards to my post office box, which is on that post and in YouTube too, or under About, or if you are a member, her address is in the card exchange. So thank you for all your kind response. She will appreciate it. I absolutely know that to be true. So Bitty Penny I forgot to talk about this, but our show sponsors this month are What? Oh, Mary, what did you do? Our Craft Roulette, where we are giving away a $35 gift certificate, and Bitty Penny Crafts. That's kind of fun to say. Bitty Penny Crafts. And yeah, Pam Campbell, I think it's going to be a mess for a while too. So I probably will wait to send stuff, because 3 weeks plus backed up mail for a whole country sounds like they probably have some work to fix up. But Bitty Penny sent me some of her papers, and I whipped out a couple cards this afternoon using them, and I think they're kind of fun. They're very vibrant and rich in colors, and you still have a chance to win a gift certificate from Bitty Penny Crafts. And I thank you, Bitty Penny, for sharing your products with us and your general good vibes. I had fun making these. This one actually works for, this will probably be my bonus card for this month. For this week, I mean, because it's got more than 3 panels, because I'm an overachiever sometimes. And it has holiday floral, Christmas, North or South Pole. I think this is like Christmas, Santa Claus kind of place, his workshop. Because I've seen the Christmas Chronicles, and I know the colors that there are there. And most of the other, snowflakes. And so I got it all covered, so I think that will be a bonus card in the gallery. So that's all I got for that. Second, one more time. Let's go look at some other cards that are in the gallery, shall we? I like these cards, you guys. They are beautiful Christmas cards. But if you think about this, except for the snowflakes, if you substituted summer flowers or something instead of snowflakes, you could use these same parameters, however many there are, for other cards in the summer. It's a great little, so don't think that, oh, these are only Christmas. No. They could be any number of holidays and things. Just change it up to, if you see a card in the gallery, go, I gotta remake it. Don't be held back because it's Christmas, okay? All right, 245. This is randomized. Let's take a peek. Oh my gosh, I spent almost an hour on the Christmas cards. There's my card. It was a tri-panel card. You unfolded the little tiny card on top of the card. You saw me make it. That's my card. Monica Manenti from Switzerland sent this beautiful card in. Very, very pretty. She's got poinsettias, the snowflakes with clear paste in the middle, like a stencil, I guess. Her 3 diagonal panels on the card, and snow and night sky. That's gorgeous. You know, this is another thing. If you have a Craft Roulette Creative Companion, which you can get if you win our little thing, but if you have cards that just stand out to you and you go, I really love it, there's a whole back section on Craft Roulette in that book, and you can reference to the notes in the front, the episode, and then make notes on your favorite cards too. You can do all that. There's not one way to use that book, but it is one place that you can have your goodies. Just like my planner, one place. I like that. Because I lose things. Yeah, that's absolutely true. That's really pretty, Monica. That's really pretty. I like it. Nicely thought out. Cindy Darks Magica from Canada. This is her 75th. She's a major milestone achiever. She's got Northern Lights. And to answer Sharon Luska in the chatterbox, or in the chat comments, did anybody mention Northern Lights? Somebody did in the chatterbox. It was and I haven't answered that. But yeah, this is a great way to use it, especially with the unicorn and everything. Spring Festival florals in the mane. Oh, okay. So in his mane. There you go. Snowflake on the hindquarters. You always are very inventive and very creative. Thank you, Cindy. Donna B. This is number 38. And congratulations, Cindy. This is number 38. Oh, this looks springy too. Just think about substituting Merry Christmas for Thinking of You, and you would have a really nice card. And you could use, this looks like, it is a slimline. It's a trifold slimline, so you could do it with a mini slim too. I like that thought. And she's got some beautiful ombre, green, blue, green colors going on there. And she's got snowflake gems for sparkle. That's the only thing that looks at all, with the Merry Christmas. I think my Aunt Jean would love that because she loves aqua so much. She had an aqua stove and refrigerator when I was little. I thought it was exceptional. That's really pretty, Donna B. Thank you. Sandy S. from Smyrna, Tennessee, number 94. That's a lot of cards, Sandy S. You've got blue Christmas poinsettias. How pretty. Michelle Blue. Are you guys still following Michelle Lupton's Christmas card thing? Woo! So many cards. So beautiful. And so that makes me think of Michelle Blue. And Michelle's card today is Michelle Blue. And that's really pretty. Number 94. I like that great big old snowflake to give it a little bit of lightness there. And I like that it's higher, because the snowflake on the ground would be different. I like that. It feels good to me. White snow, blue, and gray sky. Nicely done. Good job, Sandy. Chris Denseru. I'm not sure how to say her name. She's a smart lady. She probably knows how to say her name because she's real smart. And she was on a call the other day, and it was fun to hear from her. She does a lot of, oh boy, the way she organizes her stamps. It is organized on top of organization. It is quite the system. And so she can find a stamp set like that. I mean, it's just remarkable. But she's got swag with holiday floral. I love those checked stockings there, and great big old snowflakes all over. South Pole penguin colors, black and white, with a little woody touch. And then she's got the 3 panels going on. A Z-fold. Nicely done, Chris. That's a good one. Very pretty. Sue Small Craters, Uli Cat's World, made a beautiful card. She does have a video with this. I have not seen it yet. Oh, she says it's coming soon, but I think it's already out. This is her Zoifold. You did it. You did it. We were talking on a member show call, which is our 3rd show, just for members, when I talk about cards with a guest. And when Hat Trick Smith and I were together, we were talking about the Joyful cards. And I don't even remember why we decided to make... Oh, it's a Z-fold. No, I don't know. Oh, it is. Okay, so we combine... If you combine a Joyfold with a Z-fold, then you could make a new card fold called the Zoifold. And you did it, Sue. Of course you did. Of course you did. Small red flower inside. Why not? Perfect. And Sue will be one of our guests on the community showcase, which it will be on the first Saturday of January. If you want to join us in the registration, it is just for giveaways, and we'll be giving away goodie bags and such. So don't miss us. We may come up with another good fold, the Zoifold. You got a lot of that, right? A Z-fold and a Joyfold. Yeah, I like it. Oh, Patrick and I could just spend some time just recreating the world, I think. It's good stuff. That's so pretty with the snow. Back to the card. That is so pretty with the snowflake panel there. Sue usually does really amazing pop-ups and all sorts of fancy cards, and so this is very cool. I'm going to have to watch that video and learn more about the first Zoifold of the season, of the year, of the world. Make a Zoifold noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. That's good. That's good. Vanessa B. from San Diego sent this beautiful card in. Look at that swoop in there. Oh, Nike's got nothing on you. You've got poinsettia flowers, North Pole, pole blues, and greens from the Northern Lights. There's another Northern Light. This is your 130th card. You do have sent in so many beautiful cards. And look at her cool extra touch there with that little panel, kind of like Caitlin did. I like that. Fancy. I may do that next year. I may do that next year on my year of the fancy pants. I think so. I think I may get some new stretch pants, but they're all going to be fancy. I don't even know what that would be. That's beautiful, Vanessa. Thank you so much for so much inspiration. Celicia Snyder, Ohio, 153 cards. Cute as can be. She's got a holiday poinsettia on the second panel. Fit it right in. You fit it right in indeed. And then you've got snowflakes on the back panel of all the panels. Way to go, girl. North Pole colors. I like it. Look at all those. It's kind of North Pole scenery, or at least upper Canadian scenery or Alaskan scenery. That's a cute card. But I'm not surprised. You're a cute card maker. Well done. Meg Grant from Oregon, 117. So many cards. Holiday floral is the floral around the tag. Ooh, that's very pretty. And then you've got lots of snowflakes in your background. And her 3 panels are the panels on the front like that. Which actually it breaks up that whole piece too. And so that's really a good little trick. And a little bow at the top. It looks like it's got some shine to it. Really pretty. Very kind of retro-y feeling, doesn't it? Like 1920s. Little flapper time. Like it. Thank you. So many cards. Carol B. from California. You're almost to your first major milestone, Carol B. Congratulations. She thought these parameters worked nicely came together nicely. Perfect for Christmas. She's got some embossed backgrounds going on into 3 panels, kind of like what Caitlin was talking about. Those little penguins are cute. And they've got they have Christmas lights on their igloo. Of course they do. And a nice little tree that's decorated as well. The chilly South Pole colors. Yes, very chilly. I don't know why anybody would choose that, but that's to live in something that cold. Ooh, I love those igloos with lights. I do have an igloo from Trinity. I may not ever look at it without lights again. How could I ever make it plain? Well done, Carol B. Keep it up. You're almost to 25. Molly B, 18. She's bearing down on that 25 too. And oh, this is pretty. She's got those 3 poinsettias for her holiday floral. Red and white because Santa's North Pole and the blue snow. I just saw something. It was like, I got something as an email. And it said something about snow's not really white. And I thought, why are you rocking my world? I'm okay with the fact that it may not really be white, but white, I shouldn't rock your world either. No, of course it's white, but it has other colors too. I did the same thing that they did to me. I'm sorry. So, Merry Christmas is a beautiful font, and it's got lovely snowflakes on there. And I think you may have splattered and edged it with a little, I like gray. I do love gray. And so I like this a lot. And maybe you edged it with a little bit of paint or white ink. That's a pretty card. Very classic. Very classic. Snowflake background paper. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just read. It's all there for you, Mary. And then you've got the panels with the poinsettias for the 3 panels. That's pretty. Nicely done, Molly B. Couple more. Carla cards for Cancer. Oh, that you knocked the knocked the card out of the park last time. I think that was the card that Irene and I stopped on because we can't go any farther. The Trinity panel card. I can see, and then she's got the second picture shows the 3 panels. North Pole, Christmas Village, very nice touch. Poinsettias on the sign, the little banner there. That's a great touch. Plus, you've got them in the background, like everywhere. So that's really pretty on the wood background. I could see this being in Santa's Village very easily. Snowflakes in and on the cart. Lots of little fiddly pieces. Whoa. So many little die cuts. Really makes a good looking card though. Would that be a fancy thing for me to do in 2025? Oh, velvet stretchy pants. That would be very fancy. I could not wipe my hands on them. I'd have to have a band of terry cloth around them so I could at my hand width or right here on my thighs so I could wipe my hands. Or I could get like a terry cloth sweatband, really big one, and put it like garters on my fancy stretchy pants. That's not a bad idea for crafters. One more. Jacqueline C., Chicago City proper. Wow, this is her second card, so I'm glad we pulled you up here. Trifold card, and it's kind of rounded because that inside is dimensional. Large 3D flower on the inside of the card. Oh my goodness, girl. And you've got little snowflakes embossed as part of the flower, I believe. There's snow one. Oh, I see the die. Okay, so there's the die up on the upper right, so you can see what she did inside the flower. And so on the flower, however, you could make that with circles or partial circles and just glue them together. And then she's got it rounded, domed flower or envelope fold. We'll get it out eventually. Interesting card. Very, very pretty. Very unique, and I don't think we've ever gotten one like that before. We're glad to have you, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us on this on this week when it's so close to Christmas and you guys are still here having fun with us. You are the best. You are the best. I hope you've had a fun year with us. This is the last in review of the year. We'll be back in January. And I'll be stealing more art with my fancy pants. And we'll see how that goes. It won't last. But maybe I will have a turn a new year and go. I have a kind of a velvety top on. I'm feeling very good. Maybe that's the inspiration. Thank you, members. We have a couple more this week. I will be thanking you on the show on Friday when my sister, Mary Claus, comes to host the show. I will tell you that. And her friend, Mary Gary, will be joining her. Mary Claus is my twin sister. She's married to Santa Claus. She's going to host the show. Don't miss it. Or maybe miss it, and then we'll decide whether you should go and watch it. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be a good night to just sit back and relax and go, there they go again. Yes, very, very much. Thank you, guys. It's been a great year on In Review. Always fun to spend the evening with you. Thank you for all your support, all your cards, all your comments. You're a very, very special group, and we thank you very much. Much love. Nighty night.